Hey guys, well, first of all, Happy New Year's. I know we're late, but I figured it'd be better just to have some of you guys um, go on really quick to say Happy New Year's to you guys, and then thanks for whoever's been subscribed to us. I know John's been on here. I know CT's been doing some baseball. I mean, he's in a band doing some touring right now. We've been dealing with a lot of personal issues the last 2, 3 months. And I just want to say thank you for all the guys that support. This channel is growing. It's got about 40 subscribers. We're working on getting to a 50, hopefully 100 by next year or more than that. We're going to be consistent. Um, it's really hard to. It's been really hard to see like with work being winter. Um, Happy New Year to you too, Benito. I surprised you with that. Um, we're just trying to make sure everyone is there. Hey, Chris, I just figured go on live really quick to see like say Happy New Year's, and if you guys want to talk baseball or pound down, up to you guys. It's always for the things. The links coming in the description, or in the chat in a second. We'll have it pinned. So it is posted. I will pin this thing. I can't pin it, but it's there. So if anyone wants to come up, more than welcome to. Hasn't really been a lot of baseball news the last few hours. I mean, the last couple of days actually. The went out last. Imla in Oko. He's in the States meeting with teams. Yankees aren't mentioned yet, so it'll be interesting. But I really don't know what's going to happen with those two. I really think we need to be the really wrong not to even have the guy go out and have one of them for the Japanese market. I think it'd be wise for Ema. We have the pitching to transition to him really well. We have Blackman, we have Yarborough. Both guys can be smart starters, and one leave swingman that would help keep his innings down and keep everything going. I'm actually really, really happy to say I would really hope to see these guys go after him. I really love having seen these guys. I would love to see one of these guys lose another Yankees team. We need to get back into the Japanese market. It helps revenue sharing. Definitely one of the things I really like to see. Another thing I really like to see is having Yankees actually do some stuff with these things. If Bellinger's not going to take a 5-year deal, you know what? I say block from him. And there's been some reports that mentioned something about the Yankees, so I don't take it for what it is. But we do have an offer out on them for their. They don't tell us exactly what, but we'll see. And it's always awesome to figure out that stuff. I'm gonna take a look at one other thing here, just making see if there's anything at this stage. There you go, Jonathan.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, good. I'm just chilling up here. Yeah, it's
I'm actually wide awake. I just don't want to have a lot of energy because it's still have another hour to 7 minutes left to New Year's.
yeah. The last time I actually stayed up for New Year's and really cared, probably I don't know, 2014.
Yeah, no, I was just looking through all the looking through to see if there's any more signings or anything for the last few hours.
I don't think there's gonna be any news until Imai makes his decision. I think that I I think that after the Japanese players come off the board, Okamoto and I believe that's when there will be a lot more information. I think January will be a very busy month for
I
signing.
think so. Did you see also that the Angels third baseman finally retired? or do something.
Yes, Rendon got a retirement severance package where he's going to be paid out over a number of years, similar to
Welcome more.
Robert Bonilla.
Yeah, him or Otani, because that's going to be like that afterwards.
Well, that's
Yeah, that's what they do. I'm just checking.
look. I would love them. The problem with the what's it called? It's not a severance. It's a
Retirement,
deferment.
like we have to do a
Deferment.
permit. Yeah,
Yeah. I
exactly.
think the deferment should be not unlimited. You should still have to pay. I understand that the tax goes through the year, but the it should have a minimum that you need to pay every year that you're playing instead of just a random number. Maybe, I don't know, 5% of the total salary every year.
Yeah, no, it should. It should. That would make it more hard. I mean, harder for people with what's going on with that. There's also Josh Winkowski signing with the Blue Jays, missing most of it
Yeah,
from
I
2000.
saw that also.
Yeah, that was 4 hours ago. I'm just checking, seeing what I. That's the only
Yeah,
thing I really saw.
there had not been anything newsworthy
Wait,
regarding
yeah,
baseball today or this
yeah,
year, this off season,
but
last month.
yeah. I think the closest thing we saw was what we saw. I believe we saw C sign really early in the off season in November, and then Pete Alonso maybe was first. I want to say earlier this month, and that's about really. And then Diaz, that's about really the major ones that have signed.
Yeah,
And then there's plenty of free agents, and I'm not sure if you saw it, but I heard there was something with said with Tucker saying something about the Yankees not too long ago. I could be wrong.
I don't think the Yankees are going to go after Tucker.
I know they have an offer out on there though. That's the really weird
Yeah,
part.
they might. I think they have an offer out on Bellinger.
They do, and
That's what I heard. They have an offer out on Bellinger. Bellinger doesn't like it, and
yeah,
he's not saying it. But I don't think the big offers are out there.
I don't think so, and I think the Yankees are getting tired of Boris with stuff
Yeah,
going here and there, and I think a lot of the other teams are getting to that point too. It's all about the length of contract, and I know and if he was talking about it earlier, is that the Yankees aren't more comfortable with the even longer deals out there because they've been burned so many times. Hicks,
yes, they've been burned with Ellsbury. They've been burned with LeMahieu. They've been
Hicks,
burned with
yeah,
Pavano.
Hicks. Pavano was wasn't it Pavano like a 4 year deal?
It was a 4-year deal, but he barely
Oh,
pitched.
guys,
He barely pitched 3 months before never pitching again, basically, because he got hurt
yeah,
all the time, and one was
Tommy John,
a motorcycle accident.
and then there was one with a Tommy John too that was out for the year.
Yeah, Jared Wright.
The same thing. He failed the first physical. I said just let him walk.
Yeah, when a player fails their first physical before the contract, they should not. They should either make a new deal or be very not sign the person because I think the Yankees' problems with going now happened after the 2003 season.
Yeah, there's been some of those contracts. I mean, we got lucky with. I mean,
No.
Era was still productive near the end before they kind of forced him out of retirement. He still was better than average.
But hear me out for a second. You remember what happened after the 2003 season?
Yep, when they let quite a few of those players left. Pettit went down to the
Not
Houston with the
not
Rockets.
not entirely. Yes, they let Pettit and Clemens walk,
Clemens.
but they had a deal with Guerrero that
Yep,
stopped
and
on the shelf. I
yep,
chose not to.
yeah,
They
yeah.
they
They
chose.
wanted They wanted Sheffield over. They wanted Sheffield over Vlad Guerrero. Cashin wanted
Well,
Guerrero. I was
Steinbrenner wanted,
yeah, yeah.
not.
No, I know what you meant. We know what you meant, and he
So
didn't. And
everything
that's
that's happened now over the last 20 years can be traced back to that one off season.
yeah. I know. I think Guerrero's contract ended well with them. I really wanted Guerrero because to me he was like a strong arm. He would have been. He
He
would have
would
had a
he
younger
would
right.
if the Yankees made the right choices in that offseason, the Yankees probably would have won at
Or
least one
winning.
more World Series. They probably would have won in 2004. They may have won in 2005 also.
Yeah,
And the
would have been.
Yankees wouldn't be such a threat.
Yeah, and then you wouldn't have had to deal with. I don't think we would have got Kevin Brown at that point either. I think we would have got a different pitcher.
Kevin Brown was also in the 2004.
Yeah, that was like the 2003 offseason they traded for him.
And that was another dumb move because they traded a couple years before that, they traded Ted Lilly for Jeff Weaver. And Ted Lilly
Yep,
ended up
he,
being a good player.
he
And they
was a.
traded Jeff Weaver for Kevin Brown.
I know. I mean, Weaver. I never thought he could handle New York, and I think we all agreed with that. He had this stuff to be like an ace, but he could never handle pressure of New York. It's different.
Well, they also had an opportunity to trade, I believe, A-Rod for Jared Weaver in 2006 or 7.
Yeah, he was a good guy.
Yeah, look, I agree with what Cashman said in 2007. He said that if Alex Rodriguez opts out of his contract, I'm going to offer him a 1-year contract and get draft picks, which would have happened. Basically, a qualifying offer.
Yep, back
He
then.
would have rejected the offer, and the Yankees would have gotten 2 draft picks at the time.
Yeah, no, I've been watching some. There's a guy in TikTok that been going over the top 10 draft picks the last, I think, 15 years. It's been really interesting seeing
The
where
last
they
15
play.
years, the Yankees haven't
Had a good one.
had good drafts in the last 15 years. Probably the
Best one was.
only guy they picked in the first round was Aaron Judge.
I was gonna say he had Judge. Then we traded the that left-hand reliever that came up by the second year, and they traded him. That was bounced around. It was some. It was like a down-the-road pitcher that was like a left-hander that they drafted. It doesn't. I think it was to keep the pull number down when they started first doing that. I don't remember, but I know he made a major league deal, and then they traded him pretty much. It was like around. Well, I think it was like a year after Judge or something. He flew up the mic. Yeah, I don't remember which one
it was. Ian Clarkin.
Yeah, that guy.
He was drafted with right after Judge in the same draft.
Yeah.
Eric Guyler was also drafted in the draft. It ended up being nothing.
Yeah.
The Yankees have
almost got dropped.
Before 2021, the Yankees drafting was very poor, with the exception of Judge.
Judge, and I would say I think they got a few starting pitchers that they traded that developed from a different team.
Yeah, the majority of them have not been good.
Flopped. Spears was a good one that Spears was drafted. I think was a top 10.
The one guy I never wanted to let go of is Garrett Whitlock. and left him unprotected in the Rule 5 draft, and they protected
Other guy instead, I remember.
another guy instead, and that was a mistake. Whitlock was coming off an injured season,
Yep.
and he would have been a great pitcher for the Yankees.
Yeah, no, he would have been. It's a lot of interesting stuff. Like I said, I'm actually pretty happy. I mean, the Yankees have drafted some good guys. It just they never develop them. They have the talent. The worst one that I think I've seen was CJ, that shortstop. That this was an overreach with the first pick.
Well, Volpe.
No, it wasn't Volpe. This is back in I want to say near the Judge era. Like it was like a 2012 or
Oh,
14 pick.
I remember. That was
Yeah, that was an overreach.
Culver, Cito Culver.
Yeah. Yep.
You know what happened in that draft? I immediately called my dad after that pick. I called my dad and I told him, this guy will never be a major league player. He's not even a first rounder. I was right in my prediction. I
Yep.
looked at Cito Culver. The only thing Cito Culver could do in high school was field. He couldn't hit. He couldn't hit for average. He couldn't hit for power. He could field. Yes, he could. He was a great fielder, but he couldn't hit. I have no idea why he was a first round pick. They passed over
So many good ones.
players in the 2010 draft, and the year before was the outfielder that they drafted that didn't end up doing anything.
Yeah, there's been a few ones. I mean, Tyler Austin's still around. I know they got Tyler. That was a good one. That was a good trade. One that actually developed from the Tigers when we got Gert Anderson. I think we traded Austin Tyler, the outfielder. I think that was it. So I know his name had Austin in it.
Tyler Austin, yeah, he came up.
I saw that guy play actually at the Rockets, and I got to see Phil Cook at the time too. They were playing both at the same time coming up.
You know who was drafted right after Cito Culver in 2010?
No,
6 picks later was Noah Syndergaard.
well they went so many times. Even Gunnar Henderson would have been nicer than Volpe.
Yeah, that same draft, I believe. What's his name? The guy that went in the 9th pick that also was on the Mets. What was his name?
Yeah, with their baseman shortstop, I don't remember.
Jacob deGrom was in that draft.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. That DeGrom. I think they had it wasn't Verlander in that same draft, or was that?
Verlander was in 2004.
Yeah, no, that 2004 draft, Verlander was the #1 standout. I saw a video on that.
Yeah. Chase Whitley they drafted, who didn't end up being anything special.
And then we traded that third baseman for Chapman that never developed. Gigolo or something, was it?
Yeah, they drafted Tommy Kahnle in that draft.
Yep. He's been a productive reliever.
Yeah, and then there's a lot of players that the Yankees have drafted over the years.
They drafted Mark Pryor, and then he didn't sign with the Yankees, and then signed the next year. Got drafted into the top for the Cubs, and then
Kevin Gausman was drafted in 2011 in the 6th round, and the next year he was drafted in the 1st round.
yeah,
There's a lot of drafts that the Yankees could have done better, much better.
I mean, I'm happy how they're doing well with the drafts now. I think they finally got a
Now,
hang of
now
it.
I think over the last 3 to 4 years, I think that everybody in the draft had been much smarter. I mean, look, in 2011, they drafted Dante Bichette. The
I
next pick,
remember.
the next pick was Blake Snell. Imagine if
Yep,
they, imagine if they drafted Blake Snell instead of Dante Bichette.
that's been a big difference. I mean, it's
Yes.
it's hard. It's super hard for these drafts. I mean, if you're not a top five player, like the top 10, like pick players, there's a big drop off. Like it's like
Well,
the top
the
five.
draft made it better when they reduced the rounds to 20 instead of 50, where it used to be.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I think Pujols is was like a number 26
I
round
think
pick.
Pujols was a 13th pick.
It was I know no he went I think he went to like no Beagle, it's just me. I said that.
Yeah, he
He's
was a
on tour.
13th round pick.
Yeah,
Pujols.
he was a long. Yeah, and the same. Like every team went by him a few times.
I told
Um,
you, he was a 13th round pick. Every team passed on him at least 12 times.
yep, and another one was Posada was a late round pick too. I think
Asada
Mike.
Manningley was in the 20s.
Yeah,
There's
no,
a
and
lot
then
of good players late in the round.
yeah, and then we had there's a lot of good ones that there's been that surprised. I think there was another one that was really interesting. I just forgot. Space it out for a second. And a lot of fun. That was a lot of the drafts were really interesting back then. I remember watching them. We had so many good pictures of this guy getting injured that was like had really good stuff back in the day too. Back when we had what was like Tyler Clifford and Kennedy Hughes, there were a few other guys in the system that were better curveballs and stuff, but they just always got hurt and never developed.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of a lot of choices that could have been made differently.
Yeah, they could have. The one thing the only one trade I really wish we did get for a player was Cliff Lee, and we had Montero.
Yeah, they chose they they didn't want to give up David Adams in that trade. David
Yeah,
Adams, and that
yeah.
was he didn't end up doing anything. And imagine if just made some of these trades. The Yankees sometimes have to trust the trade, basically. This
Yeah,
a few years of Cliff Lee, we could have been more
would have
successful.
been that rotation gets a lot better, and then you don't have to face something like with the Phillies.
Yeah, well, we did beat him in 2009.
Yeah, in 2000, I believe 2008 they won the World Series, right?
2009, the Yankees won.
I'm saying the Phillies was it
They won
2008 they
in
won it with
2008. Yes.
yeah, because my my mom's cousin, that was actually on the grounds crew sent flowers for my mom that year. They won the World Series.
Well, I honestly think the Yankees have to do things differently. I mean, I wouldn't be. I'm not against Cashman being relieved or being changed to his job. I would promote him if they want to keep him and find someone more modern and change the way they see uh, a more modern. I would hire someone. I would hire a scout from Tampa, because Tampa, for some reason, Tampa always has
Has the
great players. They always. I don't
developing
know
them.
why.
Yeah, no, I would. The one person I really want, but he won't call. He's getting groomed for the commissioner. Would be I would love
Theo
Theo, but
Epstein.
yeah, but he won't. That the other one I really would want. That's doing the head of or head of that softball league they created. The Major League Softball League is him. That was on the Marlins. That was Cashman's assistant. That's the one person I really would have liked.
Well,
But I
yeah.
don't think they're. But that's just different ones. I don't think we're gonna bring back Billy F. Believe he's kind of got screwed with putting the Phantom DL for the Mets a few times and selling off all those players. Guess they have to resign. Slow down.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, no, I would honestly love to see Cashman. I think it's time for. I wouldn't say. I would say with the contract ending, I think just let him promote him and just get someone new, fresh ideas, like you're saying. Be able to have Cashman help the guy, but just like mentor him. There's not really anyone out there. I don't want Fishburne. That guy just rubs me the wrong way, and they gotta change their analytics a lot too. At least use it the proper way.
Yeah.
Is that because I feel the game is missing and stats are great, but it should be a tool. It's not like the Bible, like everyone keeps on saying. Have the numbers and do that. I really wish. I really think we need another player. I'd like to see Brendan Donovan come get him.
Well, I expect the Yankees to make maybe one or two trades before spring training starts. I don't know. If the Yankees do not get a Japanese player, everything is up in the air. I don't know why. I do not know why they're so against the Japanese market, and I think that it's been stupid.
I
The,
think
the
they've been.
The Yankees are not the Yankees that we grew up with because George. There's nobody like George Steinbrenner on the Yankees. George Steinbrenner did what he wanted to make the team better. He understands that if you want to make more money, if you care about making money, you
Spend
win.
money. You spend money to make money,
Yes. And the
and that's what
Yankees,
you
yeah, the Yankees do spend money, but they spend money very
foolishly.
poorly. Yes, foolishly. You didn't need to. You had no reason to. You had no reason to give Ellsbury that contract.
I think that
But
was a
I
pure
don't
pick.
think. I think I understand the LeMahieu got hurt, so I'm not against
And Rizzo too. With
Rizzo.
the,
Yeah, Rizzo. He was great before he got hit in the head. He
yep,
was
the
batting
concussion.
300 before that injury, and that one injury destroyed his career.
Well, yeah, they he was clearly not right,
Well,
and they kept
the big problem is they didn't put him on the IL immediately. They made him play for a month before figuring it out. Oh yes, he's not right in the head.
that's
They
the
destroyed
stuff.
him.
That's the stuff I like look at. And I said this is where we need to fix that stuff because that's
Well, they need to have better medical staff that can diagnose the problem quickly, and say if this guy cannot be playing right now, he needs to be on the IL.
exactly they got to make better moves like that and better things. Any player you're looking forward to seeing in spring training, Jonathan?
Well, obviously, if they get a guy like Amai, I would love to see him. But the offseason is not over. I think the Yankees are not done, so it's very hard to answer that question without a complete roster.
Yeah, no, I'm saying it's like we're gonna see Judge play in the World Baseball Classic for a
Yeah,
little bit.
I would like to see Judge. I would like to see Cole return. I would like to see, honestly, Chase Hampton come up next year and pitch if he can. I would like to see Eduardo Cabrera back.
Cabrera, I believe, is. I think they're doing baseball activities already. Did you hear about McMahon's been working on like his swing with the analytics
Yes,
about
he'd been working on a swing to make better contact and
that?
striking out less.
Yeah, yeah,
I
because
think that's smart. That's very, very smart. We don't
yeah,
need McMahon to hit 30 or 35 home runs. I would be very happy to have him hit 20 to 25 home runs and bat 270 instead of batting 230 and hitting 35 home runs.
exactly. I was gonna say it was like they were showing this velocity when he does make the hits. It's like up there with that Tatis and that, so it's elite when he
Well,
does make contact.
I'm also hoping that the Yankees can take advantage of stealing bases. It's something they never did last year. Who
They
who thinks
they
stealing bases is bad?
I think they started. I think in September they did more running than I've seen in the last 2 years
Yes,
because
but they need to.
do it
Uh,
the whole year.
yeah, I mean, I like Caballero, but I think the prospect they traded for him is going to be a great player.
They traded what's his name? There is with the White Sox now.
They traded the guy who's very fast.
Yeah, the I'm just trying to think of his name. He just yeah, he was I know you're talking about just spacing out for a second about that, but they traded him for oh Pereira, Jose Pereira, the outfielder.
I don't. I have to. No, no. They traded the not Pereira. There was a guy. There was another guy in that trade that they that was a player to be named later, and he's the guy who I think is going to
Yeah,
be a good player.
just give me a sec. I'm raised Yankees. Crazy.
I forget his name because it's not listed
Yeah,
here.
no, yeah, no. I'm just okay. It had Marshall Tool.
Yes, Marshall Tool. He, I think Marshall Tool is gonna be
A good
is,
player.
is gonna be a good player. He's fast. I disagree with trading him. I think that was a big mistake.
Oh, promise. Yeah, he was a 15th round pick.
It doesn't matter if he was a 15th round
No,
pick.
I'm just letting you know that's what they said. I was just reading the key facts about it. I googled it really quick.
Well, I think he's gonna be a good player, and he's fast. He 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 has the speed that the Yankees could use. So I
The other
wouldn't be
guy,
surprised if he's in the majors this year.
like I really wish the Yankees didn't trade was on the Brewers, the third baseman or second baseman. We got traded for Williams. I was kind of hurt with Durant.
Yeah,
That guy had speed too, and you could have helped save third base without even trading for a guy. But it's in the past. I'm hoping this roster gets a lot better.
yeah, I'm hoping that too.
I
I mean,
really just
I think that guy Parks Harbor that they traded could be a good player as well.
yeah. Well, I'm just
He was a third baseman. He is a third
it,
baseman.
yeah. No, the other one. There's been a few players out that Ramirez
And
that we knew was
he's
going to be
also
good.
I believe Fox Harbor was 25 years old. I didn't even know why the Yankees didn't call him up earlier in the season.
It just sometimes I don't know. Sometimes these Yankees overthink these things, and
The Yankees
that's
do
another.
not trust their farm system. That's a big problem. They
Yeah,
have
it is, and
they have
they
certain
have.
players if they give them a chance. And
It's
look, we all last year we were talking about the Yankees were talking about how to lower the payroll. The only
but
way to lower the payroll is to develop your own players from the minor league system. That
you with
unless
growing
what?
with growing pains, like you're gonna have games here and there, but that's how you do it. Like you said, you have to bring them
Yeah.
up and give them a chance, and
Yeah,
if they don't,
you have to give your own players a chance. That way they go through arbitration. They're still
well,
getting
cheap.
paid very little in comparison to what they can give you. But that's the only realistic way you can save money on payroll. There's
It's
nothing
like
else you can do.
basically pretty much a lot of you're like they have to like treat it like it was like what 15 when they sold everyone on at the deadline. They came Beltron and
Yeah,
I
that
think it
was
was
that was
Miller, and then
2006.
we yeah when they sold all the players and they brought the minor league guys up and they started winning a lot more and the team is finding them almost making the playoffs.
Yeah, well, that was a good thing to do. But that
That's what they got to.
I was hoping they would do something like that again.
That's what I was gonna say. They should have done that back in 2013 when Judge went out. They should have sold some players and retooled for the
2023,
next. Yeah,
2023.
when they had all the Fantastic Four, well, in the 3 marks like years, like everyone used to make in the chats for all the players that kept them. They kept on playing over the minor league guys. They just but it's in the past. Let's see, hopefully Cash comes up with something interesting.
Well, we still have what we have now 6 weeks before pitchers and catchers, I believe.
Yeah, we got 6 weeks, and they're show up in February, and then some of these guys already are throwing already.
Yeah, well, I think Clark Schmidt is basically done for the year. He
I,
maybe if they're lucky, they might get him back in September, but I
I
doubt
think
it.
they're. I think Schmidt will be up in September as a bullpen guy.
You
I think
think
that's
Schmidt can come back in September?
yeah, because he felt if I remember right, he did the same thing with Cole, how they did the Tommy John not as evasive. I mean, he speeds up the process by I think 3 or 4 months, and this is the second one. So my guessing should be thrown by June or end of June, early July, and then you have to go through the rehab process, which will take at least 2 months. So time he gets onto the mound, it'd probably be I want to say end of July or like end of July, early August, and sometime mid August. I would say he's going to be in game ready shape, and I'm guessing they'll probably try to bring him up September, but they don't want to. You don't want to rush him either. Any setback, he's
No,
not.
you can't rush anybody.
Yeah. So my guess is September with a reliever because they don't have to do. They won't have time to build up his arms to be a starter. There's no way. I think he'll go back to the bullpen. I honestly, if I'm the Yankees, probably this year, if you get anything out of Schmidt, it has to be out of the bullpen. And the guys I'm looking forward to seeing is like Elmo Rodriguez Cruz. I want to see. I
Yes,
want to see.
the one thing is the Yankees have a crowded rotation this year, but I do hope to see Alma Rodriguez Cruz as part of the rotation.
I love to see him. I love to see El Grande or whatever his name is.
Yeah, Carlos Legrande.
Yeah, Legrande. I like to see him up. I like to see he's
But
gonna be interesting.
I don't think you're gonna see Legrande until the end of the year.
You
You
know,
know.
that's what I was gonna. That's what I was gonna say. I want to say probably at the end of the year for him. Rodriguez Cruz is on the roster already, so there's a
Yeah.
chance.
I think
But yeah,
I wouldn't be it wouldn't surprise me if Rodriguez Cruz is on the opening day roster.
I went on a limb and said Rodriguez Cruz is gonna be in the rotation, but
Well, that would make him on the opening day roster.
yeah, but I said yeah, but we have so many things, and that guy. I think that's. I think people are gonna wait when they see this guy come up, like from when we traded Navarro. I think they're gonna realize what they really got for him, Navarro.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Anyway,
I know it's been a long day.
I should probably get ready. I'm getting tired. You know,
Um,
it's the end of the year, but I probably should not. Maybe tomorrow I won't leave I won't set my alarm. I'll just try to wake up.
I'm trying. I know you. We both had it's like running around like a madman. I was like today.
You
So
know,
I was supposed to. I thought I was gonna have a.
it's very cold out to run around, but
Well,
see.
you know what I mean, like, because I do HVAC, go around the truck, run to the next house, run to the next house, get stuff done. Just running around, getting maintenance done, I had to put an oil line in today. For fun stuff, but just trying to get everything done and early. And thought we'd only have a half day, and I pretty much worked the full day.
Yeah.
But
All right.
it's all. Well, have a good
Maybe
week.
next week I'll hop on again. Right now
Yeah.
I'll just
Yeah, no, I was gonna end it with that
thank
with
you.
that. So, thank you, Jonathan. Have a
Uh,
happy New Year.
Happy New Year. And by Friday and I think Friday and Sunday are the big deadline days. So those are the 2 days I'm looking out for.
Yeah, yeah. So if something does break, if I'm available, I will try to be on.
Yeah,
I'll be
I won't be
open for it.
available. I won't be available this weekend, but
Yeah,
I'll
no,
try. I'll be available on Monday.
yeah, no. My plan is if I can, maybe Saturday, Friday, possibly if I have
Yeah.
time. This is always crazy with my work schedule. Sometimes I just get home and it's like, yeah, I can't do it.
Okay.
but
Well,
um,
have a
but
good night. I'll talk to
too.
you another different time.
Yeah, no problem. And thanks for coming up, Jonathan. You're always
All
welcome
right.
anytime.
Thank you.
No problem. So it was a great stream, you guys. We have about 27 more minutes to the new year, so thanks, Jonathan, for coming up. Thanks, Chris, for being on there. Thanks, you, Vivo, being in there. Thanks, I believe. Yeah, I got everyone. And anyone that wasn't, I know Chris was on here and said support us. I want to say thank you guys. Thanks for being with us for this start of this channel and being there for everyone. Um, anyone wants to ever come up, just feel free to jump on. I'll allow you guys on. And have a great New Year's, and we'll see you the next stream. It'll be 2026. Have a great night, guys, and thank you for watching. We'll hit the like, hit the smash, like, subscribing. We do have Facebook. We have a Discord channel. I'm still working on it. I have a TikTok account. We're working on it. It's just hard right now with everything going on in the background for us, but we do have guys supporting. So thank you for all supporting us and watching the video, and have a great night.